but I swear you can pull it. Olandria pulls it. Like she.
Oh, what are you talking about? Hey, yo, my mom's gonna see it.
They started as just another pair on Love Island, but no one expected the Nic Olandria Nation to grow into what it is today. It was a nickname, a spark, a joke even.
Nic Olandria. I'm gonna miss saying Nicky Poo.
It's Nic for now.
Nation truly was. I'm just filled with so much joy. I love reading their comments, the tweets, seeing the edits. Like all of it just gives me goosebumps. I love them so much.
And I think like in person too. Last night we went to Disney. I mean, the love that was shown at Disney. Like
Nicky Poo, as Alexandria affectionately teased. But now it's a movement. Their fans, vocal, creative, and loyal, poured their hearts into tweets, edits, and messages that gave the couple goosebumps for Alexandria. It was overwhelming in the best way. She didn't know people had been rooting for them from the very start, not until it was all over, and the love didn't stop online. A trip to Disney turned into real life. Fan meet. The energy, electric.
last night was crazy. It went really well. I mean,
Nic was enjoying himself.
Yeah,
And that's his vibe. He was jumping up and down, recording them. I love it because like I'm the more reserved one, but I'm warming up to it. It was just new for me.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was a lot. I'm not gonna lie. It was a lot, but it was fun, and it was good to like ride Pirates of the Caribbean and all that good stuff together. I don't think we ever knew what fans were thinking. Like we were just doing what we had been feeling the whole 2 months that we were there.
Yeah.
And then to find out that people have been rooting for us since day one was crazy.
Yeah.
And crazy in the way that's like unexpected. And but it's cool that we ended off, being coupled together. I think like a big changing point was the baby day when we had Marcel. Yeah, to see her drop her walls and like let me take care of Marcel. It was kind of like a side I hadn't really seen of Olandria. And then family day, seeing like Miss Felicia approving of us, and my mom really, my mom and sister really supporting us, and that's when I knew.
For me, I want to control everything. So coming to Love Island, where I had no control over my narrative, like how I was being perceived, I had no control over anything. So when it came to Marcel, obviously like me allowing Nic to step into that role, I'm like, you know what, I got it. I'm like, that took a lot for me to let him do, because in the real world, I control every aspect of my life. I'm always hands-on with things. Like anything that's put out there, I have to approve first. So just allowing him to step in that space and allowing him to take control was a lot for me. And I'm glad I did it.
It was hot.
Oh yeah, me and Nic would have definitely been coupled up earlier on in the process if I would have known that, because that initial attraction was there for me too, which is why I kissed him day one. But honestly, just looking back, although we both went through hell, our journeys were very, very similar. All enough.
Shit. Hearing this, it could have been smooth sailing for me, but
literally. But honestly, just looking back, especially with all the edits, just showing how our story just progressed beautifully over those past 6 weeks. I loved it. It couldn't have went a better way.
I get very confused about how my brain works sometimes.
It don't work.
It's not too much. Just kidding. I think, like sometimes I confuse myself. And so when they told me, I'm like, I'm trying to remember what conversation that was. And then I saw the video and I'm like, oh, yeah. I mean, I thought I was valid. Like the way she...
A dog, she's telling you she's a mommy and a dog comes to mind.
Well,
Mamacita comes to mind.
Well, if it was a dog, then I would have been right.
But it was not. It was a human baby.
Wait, what's the phrase in Get Rich or Die Trying?
Oh my God.
If I was right, you're right. Something like, I don't know.
Literally, we was just with Taylor last night. Like, me and Taylor are cool. Like, it's no hard feelings. I'm so happy he found a genuine connection. That's what we're there at Love Island for. I was never upset that he found someone else. I was only upset with Taylor because he was never honest with me about how he truly felt about me. So in a sense, like, you telling me like, oh, I want to explore both of you, but how it's being perceived, I was never attracted to her. It's like, not what you were saying in the villa, but okay, I digress, But I'm truly happy for him and Clark. I can't do nothing but support it. I'm a love girl, so I support love regardless of who's experiencing it. You know what I mean?
When I go to bed with my hair wet and I wake up the next day, it's like everything poofs up, and my hair is really long on top, so it poofs up top, and then I have nothing on the sides. So I can see how it looks like a toupee. But I swear you can pull it. Olandria pulls it. Like she.
Oh, what are you talking about? Hey yo, my mom's gonna see it.
I'm just kidding, Felicia. Actually, I'm really trying to convince her to also move out to LA.
Olandria, your face.
I'm a Southern girl. I love the South. I'm raised in the deep South. I'm currently in Texas, so like I will consider it. I would consider it if I were moved for the right person for the right opportunity.
At least like a trial, it could be like a trial run. I don't know, or you can always go back to the East Coast. I love the East Coast, but
we'll see.
I'm just a Bama fan because she's an Auburn fan. I don't really like.
Why would you want to do that? Hello, you never heard of the Iron Bowl?
We've been through a lot more tensions than Auburn, Alabama, so I think it's fine.
This man, he's gonna be sleeping on the couch.
I know before even coming into the Villa, I wanted to get into something that fulfilled me past modeling, and I talked about it with my mom too. Like, she's type 1 diabetic, so I kind of, now that I have the platform that I do, I want to get into like doing charity events and fundraisers, kind of stuff like that. Do something with my nursing degree. I'm grateful to have that like past education experience, so that I can I now have a foundation to have so many different options and routes. So I think it's exciting. It's new. I've been wanting a new chapter in my life, and I feel like this chapter is going to be a really good one.
Hopefully I get to start my modeling career. Something I've always wanted to do as a little girl, but being from a small town in Alabama, it's like, what connections do I have?
But I told her, I said, like, everyone's saying it. She has that like high fashion look. She's beautiful. I'm telling her she's going to get the contracts. Like, it's going to be...
Speak it.
Nic was in his element, filming, cheering, living in the moment. Alexandria, naturally more reserved, found herself swept up in the joy. The roller coasters, the lights, the love, it was new, maybe even a little much, but it was beautiful. Even Pirates of the Caribbean became a memory etched with laughter and wonder. The truth is, throughout those intense weeks, they had no clue how their story was being received. They were just living it, raw, vulnerable, imperfect. But what looked messy on the surface was, in hindsight, a slow burn love story. A journey full of detours that ultimately brought them right back to each other when moments stood out. The baby challenge, when little Marcel entered their world, even for pretend, it changed something. Alexandria dropped her guard, and Nic stepped in, steady and gentle. That moment wasn't about winning points. It was about seeing each other in a new light later on Family Day, when Nic's family and Alexandria's mom, Miss Felicia, gave their blessing. It only confirmed what they were already starting to believe. This was real for Alexandria, who's used to controlling every narrative in her life, from her modeling career to her image online. Surrendering even a sliver of control was monumental. On Love Island, there were no filters, no approvals, no retakes. And yet, she allowed Nic to step up, to lead, to care. That wasn't easy. But it was worth it. She laughs now, saying it was hot. And looking back, she knows they would have coupled up sooner had she let herself fall that first kiss on day one. It wasn't random, the attraction was real. The detours, the drama, the doubt, made the ending even sweeter. Their journeys, though rough, mirrored each other in unexpected ways. And when the edits finally stitched their story together, Alexandria jokes about her brain being a little off, about not always remembering conversations, or how she ends up in emotional spirals, but in her messiness, there's something honest. She admits her confusion, her flawed logic, even her awkward moments, like mistaking being called a mommy for being compared to a dog. She laughs about it now, quoting 50 Cent and shrugging it off with charm. She even speaks openly about Taylor, a past connection that fizzled not because he moved on, but because he wasn't honest. Alexandria doesn't hold grudges. She's a self-described love girl, and she means it. If it's love, real, respectful love, she supports it. Even if she's not the one receiving it, their dynamic outside the villa continues to unfold. There's playful banter about hair that puffs up after sleeping with it wet, debates over whether it looks like a toupee, and soft teasing about moving to LA. Alexandria, deeply rooted in her Southern identity, jokes about trial runs and Bama vs. Auburn rivalries. She says she might move. For the right person, for the right opportunity, her voice hints at hope. Maybe even commitment, but beyond the romance, there's purpose. Alexandria has big dreams, dreams rooted in giving. Back with her nursing degree and a platform that now reaches millions, she's thinking about fundraisers, charity events, and causes that hit close to home. Her mother's battle with type 1 diabetes fuels her mission. Modeling may have been the childhood dream, but now she's chasing something bigger, fulfillment coming from a small town in Alabama the high fashion world once felt out of reach. But today, people see it in her, the presence, the poise, the potential, and Nic sees it too. He tells her, "You're going to get the contracts." She smiles. Maybe now she believes this is a new chapter. One of love, ambition, healing, and rediscovery, a chapter she never planned for, but now can imagine skipping.